Hi guys, Borjo here, bringing you another advanced solo guide, this time for the Hidden Caldera in Everquest 2's Altar of Malice expansion. So this is a shorter, one of the shorter ones I'd say, one of the shorter advanced solos, being in that there's only 3 bosses and it took me roughly 8 minutes to fire through this on my Warlock. The bosses all have things that can happen. You can burn through mechanics in this one however, but the mechanics for each of them are there. So the first thing you want to do is just burn through, get through this trash, and get through this first little room. And there's only one mob really you need to know about, and that is one of the Dino Riders that is up here. It's a couple of bridges away, but there's a Dino Rider. Basically, when you hit him for the first time, he jumps off his dinosaur. If you kill the rider first, the dinosaur itself gets damage reduction, and it's annoying. So just switch to the dinosaur, kill that first, so you're not sat there pounding the keyboard out of frustration. But yeah, so here's the Dino Rider now on the bridge. Hits him, he jumps off. Switch to the Stalker, because honestly guys, you don't want to be having him with damage reduction and just sat there thumping your face against the keyboard. Once these two are dead, you're at the first boss already. I mean, super quick. And this guy is Terra trainer Uluwa. I think I said that right. All you need to know about him is he summons a friend from the sky, which when he lands does a huge knockback. So, general advice, fight in the water. He also has one effect called Precise Puncture, which I've got on me now. It's a physical damage dot, so you should cure it, but me being me didn't even notice. I think it's timed for summoning the ad out the sky, because you can have multiple, but there it is. If you fight in the water, you won't get the kickback, and it's easy. Now, I think do I come out the water? Yeah, look, I come out, there's the kickback. This can knock you over the side. It also hurts fairly much. So, yeah, you got to watch out for that. Apart from that, the boss is super simple. Just fight him. If you've got low DPS and you can't deal with multiple ads, maybe kill the ad. I'm sure it has less hit points. Kill the ad, go back to the boss. Kill the ad, go back to the boss, and just stay in the water. You're not going to get the kick. It's great. So proceed through across the bridges until you get to the more lava-y area, and then there's a small thing you have to do, like a small event type thing. But as usual, you can see I'm using the Paladin Merc like normal, holding the aggro for me. She actually dies in this instance, which is funny. When it's on one of the bosses where I don't normally do my normal strat of burn, and it's just to demonstrate what happens if you don't follow the strat. So killing these two will lead you to the open area. Now, something I always tend to miss when we get into this next area is one particular mob who jumps out of me, but I don't forget this time, so I'll show you where he is. As you go through here and come across the bridge, there is a mob tucked to the left-hand side, just there. I always forget about him, and I always pull the pack on the right, which I'll pull separately, and have him add on the back of me. Not that it matters, because the Paladin tanks everything. What you want to be doing in this area, guys, there's actually a force field just across the bridge of where that mob was guarding. You can't run across it, you have to disable it. To disable it, you need to go up that ramp you can see in front of me now, and there's an idol at the top of this whole area you need to click, and it will get rid of the force field. Super simple. In the heroic there's actually a boss fight here. In fact, in the heroic there's 2 extra boss fights, which is quite fun, which don't appear in this, but we'll go through that if I decide to make the heroic video for this, which I may, you know. But our heroic videos pretty much consist of us burning everything as quickly as possible. So they're not great for mechanics and strategy. But I could discuss mechanics. But there we go. Kill this guy. You go up here. There's 2 guys to the top of the bridge, and then like 2 guys with 2 little ads, sort of channeling into this idol thing. Normally I pull everything, so I don't know why I didn't this time. Not that it matters. Everything dies super quick. Again, yes, I know I'm playing this on a DPS class. It was just what I was playing on at the time. I felt like playing my Warlock. Again, I'm trying to raise Green Adorns on my Warlock. It's my raid main currently for this expansion, so I need to actually level some stuff. But there we go. You can see the idol now in front of me. You click on that, defile the statue, and you can just jump down there. You take about 80% falling damage, so I generally prefer to just run down like this, because you are about to face the next boss, who, bear with me, is called High Priest Hamanu Akaloa. I think I did that alright. This guy has a mechanic where every 20%, there he is there, he will summon a fiery ad. That fiery ad will be very similar to some of the mobs from the Nexus core, where it will channel a frontal AE. You can see their arms moving, you can move out the way. The ads are killable. There's one there, living lava golem. They are killable, so you can get rid of them before the next one spawns. However, me being me, goes for the burn. Normally I burn a lot quicker than this, but the fire does hurt. If you watch my Paladin Merc's health, as they slowly stack up, and they frontal her, because obviously she's the one that's taunting, she takes all of them to the face in one go on the next one. And she dies. There she goes. So when you kill the boss, all the ads die. So if you're low DPS, switch to the ads, kill the ads. If you're high DPS, burst it faster. As you can see, if you look at the bottom right, I have a Toxic Aura stacks up, but I was saving them for the next boss. But now, yeah, I missed this shiny as well. I just blatantly ran past that shiny. I couldn't believe I did that. I've watched this back footage back. I'm like, oh, how did I miss that? But yeah, whatever. So, unfortunately, the last boss I do burn, so you don't see all of his mechanics, but we're going to go through it when we get down into the area. The area's down here. The last boss is the sort of the same sort of model of the idol who stood in the lava pool over there, and his name, he is the effigy of Clottlthua. Clottlthua? I can't read my own writing on my note sheet, but that's fine. So we're going to resummon my Paladin Merc here, but I'll go through the strat with this guy. Basically, he has a buff on him, which I'll put on the screen shortly when I highlight him, which means he takes damage generally only while stood in the lava pool, but while he's stood in the lava pool, he's gaining a damage buff, and over time that is going to basically wreck face. To make him lose the damage buff, you need to drag him out of the lava, but by dragging him out of the lava, he takes like 95% reduced damage, and ads start to spawn. So it's a fine line. What you need to do, guys, he moves really slowly, so you can kite him. Okay, any class can kite him. I did it on a Troob earlier. Obviously, they're a speed class. But what you want to do, I'm going to highlight the buff here, is bring him out the lava and just kite him around the area and kill the ads as they come in. And keep watching his stacks. It's called Lavatar. They get numbers on them. Generally, if you get to 5, 6, 7, you want to be kiting them out if your Merc can't take the hits. The ads that spawn, I'm going to show you now. If eventually I run there. One, they will spawn either this side, where I'm currently stood, or they will spawn this side, just here on this rock. And so just kite around the area and kill them, but I am basically going to nuke this down. I'm going to just burst it as quickly as possible, which is always the preferred method. But yeah, if you need to drag him out, and that's it. That's the fight. Just kiting, dragging. My wife got frustrated. She couldn't kill it with her Troob, with I can't even remember what Merc she was using, so I showed her how to do it, and I did it for her first try. And that's it. Blow him up, and there we go. And there is actually, oh my god, a quick way out of this instance. If you click on this bird here, it does this crazy jumpy thing as it goes through and gets you out the instance. So, hope you guys enjoyed this guide. It's generally a pretty quick one, this one. Boss mechanics are all there, but you can burn through them most of the time. So, if you like what you saw, comment as usual, rate and subscribe, guys. I'm Borgio, and I'll see you guys next time.